after Tuesday night. What did we just see? Suicide Squad. Yeah. Probably some spoilers when we discuss this movie a bit.
I keep forgetting to mention that.
So, what do you think?
Out of, what is this, like a third of the DC? Man of Steel, Batman, Superman. Out of all of those, it was my favorite.
Oh yeah, definitely. DC is going in the right direction.
Yeah. The thing, overall, it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
The effects were done really well. Well, sorry, not the like the more practical stuff, but the more practical, like the sets and everything.
Yeah.
That was cool. Some of the like CG stuff.
The CG.
The CG
was terrible.
Yeah, the CG-ish.
CG.
Very CG.
Yeah. I liked parts of it.
Yeah.
I think the Joker was not.
Well, if we're gonna start about Joker, because he's like a big part of what this movie was.
Yeah.
I was surprised how little he was in it, because I think part of their marketing was yeah, but I think part of their marketing was like Joker, new Joker, first Joker since like Heath Ledger in a live action movie. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was cool how he portrayed more of a comic book.
Yeah, he was
Joker.
more of a mobster.
Yeah.
In this guy, in this movie.
He was crazy, but I don't know. It almost seemed like his character was like putting on an act of being crazy.
Yeah, I felt Jared Leto's Joker was a little
Yeah, which maybe
in a bad way.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was trying to do.
I think the reason Heath Ledger's Joker was so much better was because he was subtle and then would sort of snap.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, his whole idea is like chaos, where it's like you never know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
This guy was just like. I think it was a combination of that plus the direction of it, I guess.
Maybe.
But
I just felt like.
Yeah. I mean,
it's unfortunate, and
yeah, you're trying to live up to what Heath Ledger did.
Because of that, I'm okay with him not the movie that much. Yeah,
I think Margot Robbie is a fantastic actress. I mean, a lot of people see her just because she is incredibly attractive, but she is, like, if you've seen her in other stuff, she is a really good actress.
Oh yeah,
I think she did awesome, or she was awesome.
She was perfect. She was like one of the clever.
Yeah.
Will Smith, he's good.
Will Smith pretty much was Will Smith, but in a good way, I'd say.
Yeah, and it felt like, this was more his sort of, he's been doing a lot of serious stuff.
Yeah.
This was fun.
A lot of these characters I was introduced from the Arkham games, so I didn't really know them from the shows.
Yeah, those games. I didn't really read any Batman comics when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I did watch the Batman series.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And a lot of these characters were in.
Yeah, I mean, that's where Harley Quinn is from.
Yeah.
She's great in that show. Well, pretty sure Deadshot's in there. Killer Croc was in that show. So,
Killer Croc was cool.
I don't think Captain Boomerang, but he's from, Flash.
Yeah. There's like the slightest Flash cameo.
Yeah.
Who was he getting again?
Captain.
That's who he was getting?
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen him before.
Oh, robbing a bank or
Yeah.
something, or whatever it was.
I did like Captain Boomerang.
He was like the comic relief.
Yeah.
But he was still...
when he's sneaking away to have a beer.
Yeah. You think he's gone, then he comes back with like a Pepsi can or something.
No, that's beer.
Was it beer?
That was beer.
Yeah. And he just
That was
drinks it really fast.
Yeah. He just sort of shows up in one scene, and when they're all sort of walking at the camera, and he's just drinking a beer.
It was really cool. I thought she was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, I think this is one of the best. Like, I know she was like, trying to take over the world, but she was
her kind of like
her design.
Yeah. her idea of like it's kind of like typical villain,
Yeah,
but the way she was,
this sort of demon
yeah, very
from
demonic.
another dimension,
Yeah,
and when they introduce her, she's creepy as hell. That's
I think.
horrible there.
Yeah, I think honestly, maybe not of all superhero movies, but I think of a lot of the ones. She was one of the coolest villains I've seen in a while.
Yeah. There was a part where she's making her machine, where she's super CGI.
Yeah.
And all I could think of was Gozer from Ghostbusters, because she's got like pillars and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it looks like a temple. And
I think that was.
they all
Yeah, I think that was. It's kind of pointless. It's kind of just like the badass that they gotta kind of beat before
Yeah.
they get to the main villain.
Yeah, but once they defeated him, she sort of reverted to the more demonic. And
Yeah, I thought she
the
was
way
really
she was lighted, all you see is her silhouette and it's creepy
Yeah, it was like very
eyes,
dark.
and she's
Yeah.
got this moon crescent thing on top of her.
Yeah.
And you just see her silhouette, and that was cool.
Yeah. Who else was there? Was Katana?
Oh,
I think her name was Katana.
she's okay. She didn't talk much.
Yeah, she's just a bit of Japanese, but
Yeah,
her story was kind of just like in there to like give her like the slightest bit of character. But
Yeah.
I was just like, who really cares to be? But
Yeah.
he kind of like redeemed himself at the end.
yeah. This story was very character driven.
I guess what I'd say what I liked about it the most was it was unique. Like you haven't really seen
Yeah.
a superhero movie like this before. It feels like its own movie, you know. Like it almost feels like
Yeah, it's sort of standalone.
yeah.
I
But
like.
that's what I find weird is like the first, they tried to go in one direction and they're like that's not working, so let's kind of do this, and then we'll kind of continue with that into Justice League.
Yeah.
Which in a way I guess that's kind of working, but that's what I liked about this movie was it was unique, and it didn't like follow so much from the other one.
Mhm.
It referenced a few parts, and like Batman
Yeah.
showed up.
Biggest problem was the beginning. Just so much
I felt,
exposition.
yeah, I felt the introduction
just like-
just went on for like so long.
Yeah.
It was like what 25
It's like
minutes.
cramming all these backstories into the first little bit of the movie. A little thing. Not my other big problem. A lot of it felt like just like when
Yeah.
Harley Quinn smashes the window.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, that was
Like
kind of
they could have used that in the trailer and just left it in.
Yeah.
No, for in frame. Yeah. Memory card on my GoPro just got full. Where were we?
Your second issue. I mentioned editing.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
your second issue.
The how the fight scenes
Oh yes, the fight scene.
were nothing special. I mean, all the action scenes. They're fighting all these stupid literally faceless lackeys
Yeah.
from what's her face, Enchantress.
I feel like with these movies these days, a lot of these like it's like you watch the fight scenes like I've seen this before.
Yeah, it was. I was bored
Yeah.
during the action scenes,
Well, what'd you
which
think
is a
about-
problem.
Yeah.
Overall, like the fight scenes are just kind of like blah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the good thing is this was a very character-driven
Yeah. You didn't.
movie,
You didn't need 20 minutes.
and you just enjoyed watching these characters interact with each other because they're all pretty fun.
Yeah. Which is better. That's why I like this movie better than the other
Yeah,
DC movies. 'Cause
it's
you don't need like super destructo Zack Snyder type
yeah. I wouldn't
30-minute fights.
I wouldn't say
you
it's
know,
a good movie. It was enjoyable.
overall. Yeah.
it was enjoyable. I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
But it's definitely a step in the right direction for DC.
For DC, yeah. Do you think they need this one? Felt, I don't know. It's weird. It felt real, but it felt comic booky.
Well, it
you
was
know?
it was definitely in the same realistic universe that Man of Steel and
Yeah.
Batman v Superman
But
was in, which I'm
yeah.
okay with. I'm okay with that.
Like I think the Marvel like the MCU, they have like the perfect balance
Yeah,
between like reality.
it's not
and,
too serious. It's not too.
Yeah, like you have the
too
seriousness
goofy.
of like an Iron Man movie where he's like Batman. He's a guy in a suit. He's
Yeah.
a rich guy with a suit.
Yeah,
And then you have Thor,
This
who's
was
an
a lot
alien.
was a lot more close to a
Yeah.
Marvel movie. It didn't take itself too seriously. It still remained pretty dark. Like
Oh yeah,
people
some
actually
aspects of it. Yeah,
die. I mean, there's no blood or anything, but
no,
uh,
it kept it fun. You know,
Yeah.
it kept it enjoyable. It's,
end credit sequence.
oh, with Batman,
I kind of like that. It was subtle.
It was
It,
yeah.
it sort of brought in, you know, like what's the name, Aquaman and Wonder Woman and all
Yeah.
that, sort of more subtly than Batman vs Superman, where they're literally just watching videos of
Yeah.
the meta humans.
yeah.
This was more, you know, he flips through a book real quick and it's like, cool,
Yeah.
thanks.
It's just like this like top secret
Yeah.
book. It's like this person.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. And then I liked the very last part, which I can't remember what he said now. Something like, "You guys can shut down. We'll take it over now."
Yeah.
Like Batman saying, he was referencing obviously like Justice League.
Yeah.
I thought that line, like it was that, and then like credits again, which I thought like when they end it like that, I think it's cool
Mhm.
because it leaves you like being like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like
You're
I honestly
actually
I can't wait
excited
to see
for
it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'd watch it
Um,
again. I don't know if I'd watch it again in theaters, but
No.
we saw it in Ultra AVX, which is good.
Well, I was watching the movie. I was getting a little bit worried. So like start off, I was like, oh, excited,
Mhm.
new movie,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Probably doing a drug deal or something.
I don't
and
want
then,
any.
and then, yeah. So I was excited. You know, looked all bright and flashy and all that.
Mhm.
And then all the exposition happened, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was kind of like,
is this what the movie's gonna
yeah,
be?
is it gonna start?
Yeah, like when are they gonna
Like when's the story begin?
Yeah. So once the story began, I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun, and like I said, like action was typical bland.
Yeah. It had its like few cool
you
parts.
see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Every action movie.
Very typical superhero action fight scenes.
Yeah, fighting faceless things.
Yeah. I guess my only negatives were the editing, like the chopping between scenes. Like there were certain scenes that just didn't flow. Like there'd be like a character like sitting down, and then in the next scene, like the very next scene, like you can tell only seconds pass, and she'd be like standing up 3 feet away, and like a bunch of people like moving around. Just like I'm not.
So like
I'm not like
continuity sort
yeah.
of
Like
thing.
I'm not. Okay, I'll
Well,
admit I am picky with that.
That
because-
probably tells us that there's a lot cut out, right?
Probably. And then there's going to be like some DC Zack Snyder director's cut, even though he only had like producer credits or
Zack
whatever.
Snyder.
And the other thing was, like you were saying with the CG, a lot of it just looked very CG.
Yeah.
There were certain scenes like with the guy with like his
Oh, yeah,
tentacle
his
thing
tentacle
when it
thing.
would like come towards the screen, and I'm like, that is so obviously
Yeah.
shot to be 3D, but it looks so stupid and fake that it's like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's
like
you know what it
because-
reminded me of. The CG reminded me of like Beast Wars or something, like that terrible CGI. I was like,
Yeah.
really, this is like a huge step back.
Yeah, because they're making it for that shot to be 3D. They're not making it to have a cool, like have really good cinematography or anything. They're just like what's our checklist for 3D? Have something come at the screen,
Yeah.
and make it look terrible. So that was probably but that's a very technical thing. Like,
Yeah,
if we're talking about just the whole movie, overall it was enjoyable. So
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
yeah, go see it.
But it was weird because I mean,
I don't think it's a movie you need to see in theaters. There's nothing
yeah.
huge.
It's not a spectacle.
Yeah, it's just fun movie.
It's
You
bright
know.
and flashy, and there's cool.
Yeah. Wait till
scenes
it's on
and everything.
Netflix or whatever and check it
Yeah,
out.
I mean, see it on like a big screen, but it doesn't have to be seen in a theater.
No.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. So
That's about it, I guess.
yeah,